The leather seats of first class gleamed under the cabin lights as Maya Chan approached row 3. Her tailored navy suit and confident stride spoke of success, but the flight attendant's eyes told a different story. "Excuse me, miss." Rosa's voice cut through the quiet cabin like a blade. "I think you might be confused. Economy is toward the back." Maya paused, her hand resting on the seat back. 20 years of climbing corporate ladders had taught her to read people quickly. The attendant's tone carried more than helpful guidance. "This is my seat," Maya replied calmly, pulling out her boarding pass. Rosa's eyes narrowed as she examined the ticket with exaggerated scrutiny. "This says first class, but..." She let the sentence hang, her doubt poisoning the air between them. "But what?" Maya's voice remained steady, though her pulse quickened. "Well, these tickets are very expensive. Are you sure this is yours?" Rosa's smile was sharp as broken glass. "Maybe someone gave you the wrong boarding pass at the gate." The insult landed like a physical blow, but Maya kept her composure intact. "What seems to be the problem here?" Jack's voice boomed across the cabin as he strode forward, his badge gleaming with senior attendant authority. Rosa whispered urgently in his ear, gesturing toward Maya. Jack's expression hardened as he turned to face her. "Ma'am, we're going to need to see some identification. This ticket seems questionable." Passengers began turning in their seats, phones subtly emerging to capture the unfolding drama. Whispers rippled through the cabin like wildfire. "Is she trying to sneak into first class? How embarrassing. Security should handle this." Maya's hands trembled slightly as she retrieved her driver's license and credit card. "Here's my identification. The ticket was purchased with this card." Jack examined the documents with theatrical skepticism. "These could be fake." "Rosa, call security." "That won't be necessary," Maya said firmly, but her voice was drowned out by Jack's radio crackle. 2 security officers boarded, their presence drawing even more stares. Maya endured their questions with dignity while passengers filmed and whispered. Even after verification confirmed her legitimacy, the cruise service remained cold and dismissive throughout the flight. Rosa served other passengers with warm smiles while practically throwing Maya's meal tray onto her table. Captain Torres emerged from the cockpit during the final descent, making his routine passenger rounds. His eyes swept the first-class cabin until they landed on Maya. His face went pale. "Ms. Chan." His voice cracked slightly. "Maya Chan from Skybridge Airlines." The color drained from Rosa's face as she overheard. Jack, who had been ignoring Maya for the past 3 hours, suddenly appeared at her elbow. "Ms. Chan, I'm so sorry for any misunderstanding earlier," Rosa stammered, her previous confidence evaporating. "Can I get you anything? Perhaps some champagne?" Jack's hands shook as he adjusted his tie. "There must have been some confusion about your boarding pass. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience." Maya observed their sudden transformation with calculating eyes. She accepted their frantic apologies with a polite nod, saying nothing about her true position. The crew members exchanged panicked glances, realizing they had just humiliated one of the most powerful executives in aviation. Captain Torres retreated to the cockpit, while Rosa and Jack whispered frantically near the galley, their careers flashing before their eyes. As passengers disembarked, Maya remained seated. "I'd like to speak with the entire cabin crew," she announced calmly. Rosa and Jack gathered nervously in the galley, joined by 2 other attendants who had witnessed the earlier incident. Captain Torres stood at the back, his face grim. Maya rose slowly, her presence commanding the small space. "I am Maya Chan, Chief Executive Officer of Skybridge Airlines. This aircraft, this crew, and this route all fall under my direct authority." The silence was deafening. Rosa's face went white as paper. "Today, I experienced discrimination that no passenger should ever endure. You assumed I didn't belong in first class because of the color of my skin. You humiliated me, called security, and treated me like a criminal. Her voice grew stronger with each word. Dignity and respect are not privileges reserved for certain passengers. They are basic human rights that every person deserves, regardless of race, background, or appearance. Maya's eyes swept across each crew member. Your actions today violated not only company policy but basic human decency. Effective immediately, you are all terminated. Security will escort you from the premises. Jack opened his mouth to protest, but Maya's raised hand silenced him. Within weeks, Maya implemented comprehensive bias training across all Skybridge operations. The incident became a catalyst for industry-wide change as other airlines followed suit. Recognizing the urgent need for reform, Maya partnered with civil rights organizations to develop new standards for respectful passenger treatment. Her company's stock soared as customers praised their commitment to equality and inclusion. The terminated crew members' dismissal sent shockwaves through the aviation industry. Flight attendants nationwide received updated training emphasizing dignity for all passengers, regardless of appearance or background. Maya's courage transformed a moment of personal humiliation into systemic progress. Her leadership proved that justice, when wielded with wisdom and determination, could reshape entire industries. Years later, discrimination complaints in aviation dropped significantly. Maya's flight became a turning point, proving that one person's refusal to accept injustice could create lasting change for millions of travelers worldwide.